Hello, Star family, family of light. Welcome to the channel. If you're here, I trust that you're here for a reason. We're just gonna have some fun today and see what comes through. We allow this space to be a space of love, fun, joy, and gratitude. Thank you for your likes, watches, subscribes, and let's get into the reading. Okay. I'm hearing something about coping skills. I just heard the words coping skills. I don't know if that means like someone needs coping skills or someone needs to let go of a coping skill or what. My stance on coping skills is that like whatever coping skills we have in life are normally needed by the body, even if they're unhealthy. And it's like the body doesn't really work against you in that way. Especially since the world that is created at the moment is not meant for the human body. So the body like craves unhealthy things oftentimes to cope. But we've got the Nine of Pentacles. Let's see what else Spirit wants to say. The Magician. Okay. Creation. Whoa. The Queen of Cups. Okay. That's a lot of nature. Or I don't know what I'm saying, guys. Thanks for being here. Oh, that's the Two of Swords. Did I say Ten of Swords? Well, I guess I'm seeing this. To me, these cards look like a cycle. So it's like, with the Nine of Pentacles, it's like this energy of like forward movement, creating, beauty, happiness, and like empowerment, magician energy, feeling like you're in the flow. And then with the Queen of Cups, I'm getting like, then there's like feelings that come up, or like a like negative cycle almost, where it's like things like trigger you, or things like hurt you, or things come in to scare you, and then it's like your clarity is disrupted with this Two of Swords, and it gets like this cycle of like love, beauty, creation, feeling, confusion, lack of clarity. And then we've got the Wheel of Fortune. So tell me more. Tell me more. I'm getting like there's like one thing that can be changed. One, 4, 4. Well, okay. So now I'm getting like a sorrowy energy, like a it's like a, I just got like a really like intense energy in my heart. It's almost like, I heard keep your eyes on the prize, but I don't know. I'm getting like, okay, there's like a lot of like internal voices, like, whoa, it's like distorted internal inner critic. That's kind of like, it's like really mean. Really mean. I don't like that. I'm not like that. Okay, but we've got grounded. I'm also picking up on this like foggy energy. Feels like fog. What's that song? What's that song that's coming through right now? It's like, you make me so well, hypnotic, taking over me, make me feel like someone else. You got me talking in my sleep. I don't wanna come back down. I don't wanna hit the ground. Hypnotic, taking over me. I haven't heard that song in a minute. I don't know why that came through. Okay. Well, okay, so now I'm getting like manipulative relationships, like hypnotic, taking over me. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so it's like this cycle of like moving forward, making progress, and then someone comes in to fucking rain on your parade, and it causes all this like grief and sorrow. And it's like, ugh, that fucking sucks. Okay, but yeah. Well, I guess I'll share a little bit about like manipulators. When you leave a manipulator, first of all, one of the clear signs that you can tell that you're dealing with a manipulator is if you can't get a clear read on their energy. Like if you're looking at their body or their energy, or like whether this is a video or in person, and you're like, it like looks kind of foggy and hazy, it means they're like, they could be having glamours. Some manipulators are like working with entities, some aren't, but they just like project versions of themselves. A lot of low, like if you're at a really low vibration, like these people work with entities and they may not even know it. But that's like the really low vibrational people that harm people consciously. So don't worry at all. If that's you, you'll know. You probably won't be watching this if that's you. And if you are watching this, if someone is watching this and that's them, they don't care. They're I don't even know. But yeah, so like when you leave a manipulator, they'll kind of put these it's like they train your nervous system to like have like a, like you could think of it like a consciousness explosion, so that when you leave them, it's like all of the things that they suppressed in you due to their manipulation like explodes when you leave them. So it's like after you free yourself of them, you may be hearing like distorted inner voices, you may be hearing you may be feeling low, feeling down, like feeling like where's all my progress, like where's everything I was doing, and like what happened to me. And it's like that's how it is by design. So it's like they break you down, and make you think that you need them for clarity, whatever it is, for your gifts or for help or whatever. And you don't actually need them though. But so yeah, but then it's like it's designed this way to like set off a bomb in your consciousness, especially for like entities that like don't really like light beings. You can think of it in that way, and it's like things you have to release that is like not really your energy. Yeah, because energy like transference is a real thing in manipulative relationships, and I'm not talking about like the therapist like psychology type of transference. I'm talking about how like they take your energy and then they give you theirs, and like since you don't know they're a manipulator, you take it, but it's like you don't want their energy. You know what I mean? No. Oh hell no. Oh hell no. But we've got the creator. So it seems like we're shifting into this like Five of Pentacles, kind of like, I mean, like, what I'm like look at this girl. She's like sad as hell. She's sad as hell. And it's like everything is just out of her reach. Everything's just far away. But then we got the creator. I think this is this the Magician card coming out twice? Okay, so it's like the new creations are being built. I think the body is asking for support is what I'm getting in this collective. It's like the body is kind of like asking for like extra grounding, extra support, extra food, extra meditation, extra like yoga, extra self-care at this time to come back, because you know, at the same time that manipulative relationships can be really bad, if you're doing your own inner work, they can cause a lot of breakthroughs. So it's like, it's kind of like when you leave them, it's like you have to integrate everything you learned and everything that was hurting you, and it's like, it's a lot. So the body is asking for extra assistance. And I think there's some reassurance from spirit that like, all is well, everything is going great, you are creating your highest timeline, you are creating everything correctly, you've got this. You've got this. Yeah, so it's like kind of like we don't really have to worry about what's next right now. It's like they kind of want you to get grounded really good in the present moment, like really really good in the present moment. And like tend to your heart, tend to your body, tend to who you are. Okay. If you haven't like gotten out of a manipulative relationship and this isn't resonating, this message might not be for you. But it's also like just this cycle of like good and bad, and which is like the narcissistic cycle. You know, they love bomb you and then they harm you and then not cool, not cool. Hypnotic taking over me. I don't wanna come back down. I don't wanna hit the ground. Pacific Ocean looks so deep. Hypnotic taking over me. Alright, we've got the boundaries card. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Okay, I'm feeling called to share this. If you're working through narcissistic relationships and you have trouble with boundaries, setting boundaries, I can explain to you a little bit about why. It's like when you're a child, your parents are big, scary monsters. Or they just have all the power over you, even if you didn't like think of them as a scary monster. And so when you had boundaries with your parents, you were punished, or they weren't respected, or they were weaponized against you. The type of thing that is like, I'll give you this if you do this, or like if you let me override your boundaries, I'll give you candy. That's a common thing in like control paradigm parenting, is like, if you eat the food, I'll give you this even if you don't want to eat the food, like that type of boundary violation. And so to a child, their safety is like directly dependent on the adult. So to a child, them giving up their boundaries, giving up their sovereignty, whatever it is, their autonomy, is like a no-brainer. Like, it's like, this is how the body keeps itself safe. But then when you come into your adult life, you kind of have to bring that out of your consciousness, because if you don't, it can make it hard to set boundaries with any narcissists in your life. Because it's like your inner child still sees them as the big scary monster with all the power over you. But you come to realize that, like, you actually can set these boundaries and they actually can't do anything about it. Like, it was all an illusion in the mind. But that's how it's, I gotta plug my phone in. But that's how it's designed, right? Is to, like, keep you stuck with narcissists forever. If you know, you know. But, yeah, so, yeah. I'm kind of wondering, like, are we needing more, like, spiritual boundaries? All right. There's get grounded again. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. Okay. I feel like that's a good ending. So, thank you. I'm so sorry if you're here, and you had to go through this and you're going through this right now. It's awful. But yeah, connect with nature. So that's like the clear message here, is like, go get out into nature, have some fun, do something beautiful for you. Is it winter anywhere in the world? I don't know, but we got get grounded is the main message here. 1717. I was also looking at 7117, so that could be significant for someone. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, and I will see you later.